Hey my friends, there are two vital mistakes that you need to know about when installing these solar panels for your Ring cams. I'm going to talk about those in just a second. I'm actually going to show you exactly how to install them step by step. But first, let's just go over the parts and what these things are. So this is a really cool solar panel to power your Ring cameras or security cameras around your property. I have a bunch of them installed all over my property. They work awesome, keep the batteries alive. And the best part is I don't have to take the batteries out and charge them from my units, and they just operate completely on their own. So let's talk about the pieces that come with this. So this is the solar panel, of course. There is about a 10 to 11 foot cord directly hardwired into the solar panel. So this is the length that you're working with. If you need more length, you're gonna wanna buy an extender. I'm lucky because I'm installing this solar panel right here and my camera there is just about 2 feet away. So I'm also going to show you cord management because they send some things for you to manage some of the extra cord that you're going to have with this solar panel. So that's the solar panel. Next is we have the mounting plate right here and the mounting plate screw. When you also have the ball joint mounting arm right here. So when you get this, these will come apart. There's little notches on both of these. You line those notches up to put the base onto the arm, and then there's a screw hole on the back here, and you're just going to take that screw and screw it in. I'm going to do this with a screwdriver here in just a second. I just don't have it in my hands and know where to set it, but I'll get it in there pretty good. Now, a couple things to know about this mounting arm. This is where the first mistake can come in. Because you adjust the ball joint with this screw right here, right? So when that's loose, you can adjust the ball joint to whatever angle you want to or need to for your solar panel. Here's the kicker with these ones, is that when you tighten this back up, it doesn't move freely from the ball joint. So the ball joint has to be positioned. This is going to be complicated, but you'll get it. The ball joint has to be positioned wherever this is screwed. So when you tighten this up, it's going to move the ball joint. So don't mount your plate until you have your actual panel on and it's in position to the place that you want it to be, because you can't move this side to side once it's mounted. Otherwise, it's going to loosen the ball joint and you'll lose your angle. So we got to get the angle, we got to tighten the ball joint, and then we've got to mount it according to the angle and position that we want. That way. So I'll show you that in just a second. So that's how we get all this together. Of course, the solar panel has a screw on the back here, and it just screws right onto the post, the screw post right there. And then you can tighten this right up against the solar panel to make sure that it can't move and it won't fall off or get caught in the wind or anything like that. All right, so I'm going to go ahead. I also want to talk about, it comes with these cord management clips right here with small tack nails. So once you have it in place and you have the cord strung to the unit, then you can use these to tack them into a wood surface or a masonite grout line or something like that. I'm going to need to do that, so I'll show that to you in just a second. It also comes with these mounting screws right here, 4 of them when you only need 3, so in case you lose one. It also comes with some drywall anchors in case the surface that you're mounting to is either soft like drywall or you have to pre-drill some holes into some masonry. Those will work for both of those surfaces. So let's get to work. Let's get this thing mounted and I'll show you exactly how to get it on there. Okay, so like I said, I've got the whole thing assembled and I've got it all tightened up into the angle that I want. I don't know the exact angle yet because I haven't dry run the mount, but I've got the base tightened on. I've got this ball joint piece tightened on, and I've got the solar panel tightened onto the stem. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give it a little dry run, something like this, and I can see that the angle of this panel is more towards the wall rather than the sky. So what I want to do is I want to adjust this something more like that. So that's the angle that I want on the panel. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mark my screw holes on the back side of the panel, because remember, I can't adjust any of this once it's mounted. So I just want to I'm going to mark these screw holes so I know exactly where I'm mounting it because in order to mount it, I'm gonna need to take the solar panel off. So I've got those mounted, I've got those marked rather. Now I'm gonna take the panel off so I have full access to those screw holes. So I just do that by twisting here. Got that off. Now I'm gonna take my mounting screws, put them onto my drill. I'm gonna find my marks to right about there. And then I'm gonna screw them in. I'm gonna do all 3 screws for sure. And then I take the solar panel and I can screw it onto the back here. Tighten that down and then use that back ring to tighten it again, and then tighten the ball joint. And I got that angle. So now what I have to do is run this cord to my camera that's right over there. So I'm gonna back the camera up so you can see it. So I'm gonna run the cord. I'm gonna keep all the extra cord behind the solar panel, not at the camera unit so that it's dangling off the camera unit. I want all the weight to be back here, and I'm gonna zip tie it to the mounting post of the solar panel. So I'm gonna back the camera up and show you exactly how I do that. Okay, so I got my solar panel here, my camera here. I'm gonna take the zip tie off of this cord right here. Hopefully my head's not covering everything that I'm doing. And I'm gonna run it over to my camera. Give me a bit of cord over here at the camera. So I'm gonna plug this USB-C into the back of the camera here. Just like that. And then I'm gonna give myself a little extra cord because I'm gonna run it along this miter, or this grout joint right here on the brick, and take it back over to the solar panel. So this is where our little cord management pieces come in with the tacks. Basically, I put them over the cable like this. Hopefully they'll tack into this mortar joint like that. And I'm gonna do these all along this mortar joint right here. So with the excess cord, I'm gonna take this and just bunch it up in the same way that it was when it came. And I'm gonna get a twist tie, and I'm just gonna twist tie the remaining cord to the back post. Right now I'm gonna use the zip tie that came with it. But to make sure that it doesn't come undone, I'm gonna go grab a zip tie and zip tie it to the solar panel post. And that's it. That's all you need to know about installing these solar panels and getting them run to your camera. I hope this video has been helpful, and I hope it's helped you avoid some of the mistakes that could be made when installing it. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.